Hey YouTubers, Cranky Stacker here. I just got this in the mail here, and given things being what they are in this country right now, um, I just had to say something. I got a copy of the Declaration of Independence in America. Some signatures down here, the most notable obviously the John Hancock right in the middle, but this is signed by a bunch of very faithful and important people in our history. The reason I wanted to talk about this a little bit is that, well, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but the beginning says, when in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people, to dissolve the political bonds which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of a nation and of nature and of nature's God intended. Well, that just sucked entirely. Look, here's the deal. Constitution says, their Declaration of Independence says, we are given by God, by nature, and by the nature, the gods of the nature. I'm so goddamn mad. So we'll do another take on it. How's that? We're just going to leave all this in because it's going to be pretty funny, I think. Anyway, long story short, back at it. Third time. Declaration of Independence. Signed by John Hancock, Thomas Jefferson, several. This gives us the world notice that we have God-given rights by the powers of nature and the God of nature. This nation was established. And right in here it says, basically it says, if we don't agree with the way this government's being run, because this government serves us as the people, we have the right to dissolve that government and do a new form of government, or replace the officials that are currently running the government. The corruption is way deep, generations deep. It's atrocious. The economic state of this country right now does not afford us the luxury of sitting by anymore, folks. We've got to make sure that Republicans and Democrats alike are responsible to we the people. They serve us, and they are elected, and they can be removed. I'm not calling to arms anybody, but I certainly was listening to a guy today, a veteran, who's really sick and tired of being in Portland. The government won't do anything to protect the citizens out there. He's given, he was injured in battle, serving his country. And now his country won't serve him with the very basic needs of protection. It's sad and it's disgusting. And I don't think it should continue any longer. We have got to stand up and make our voice heard. Somebody said the other day in conversation, I wish I'd have been born when World War II was going on. I'd have been part of the resistance. No, you wouldn't. My uncle was a bomber pilot in World War II, shot down 3 times. The last time was in France, over occupied France, and the French underground nursed him back to health and got him out of the country. He never talked much about it, but that was a great generation. Those people had the convictions of truth and morality and decency to each other, to die for each other. And too many people think they would be part of the resistance in those days. They would not. They'd have been on the sides. They'd have been the ones walking through the camps afterwards to see the end results of what tyranny can do. And it's got to stop. It's government of the people, by the people, for the people, not of the money, by the money, and for the money. So, anyway, I feel pretty deep about this. I've been a medical first responder as a paramedic for 10 years. I put people back together, and it's never a pretty thing when you see the end result of violence. But Thomas Jefferson had a nice quote about the Tree of Liberty needing to be watered with the blood of patriots and tyrants. The very last part of that quote, look it up, is always left off of that quote on videos and cards and letters and things that you see. The very last line of that particular segment of his quote says, "For it is its natural manure." It's time to stand up for the Constitution. It's time to stand up for our flag, our freedoms, and our lives. So, anyway, I had to get that off my chest today, guys. I pray for all of you all the time. Bless you. You're a great community. Thank you very much. And pay attention to what's going on around you. It's gone on too long. So, stay safe, shoot straight, and keep stacking, everybody. Thanks.